Explosive new videos involving members of the largest teachers union in New Jersey have been released. You're going to meet the guy who is behind it and what they found out and how they found it. Our own Tom DiDonato caught up with controversial journalist James O'Keefe.
Thanks, Bill. Two New Jersey Education Association chiefs are shown in explosive videos protecting their members from child abuse allegations.
And were there students there? Was there a teacher around? Did he tell anybody else? You know what I mean? Like, who knows this? Because when we go in there, we don't want to get caught in a lie, but we could bend the truth if it's that kid's word and your brother-in-law's word. You see what I'm saying?
David Perry of the Hamilton Township School District, who has been suspended, and Kathleen Valencia, president of the Union City Teachers Association, were caught on camera sharing their methods of defense. The videos were shot by Project Veritas. President James O'Keefe last month sent undercover videographers to visit dozens of teachers' unions in New Jersey. They learned how teachers involved in alleged questionable conduct in the Hamilton case hitting a student could keep their jobs.
They should be thanking me. They should be thanking the people who are exposing this rot, this corruption, this filth, this scum, who are having sex with teenage girls, who are getting 5 drug offenses and still teaching.
In another video, Kathleen Valencia, president of the Union City Education Association, goes further and says any incident that was reported never happened.
This file right here is from a teacher who had sex with a student. Okay? They're not going to jail. You know what this whole file is about? It's about whether or not they get to keep their pension. Okay. Sex with a teenage girl.
But the NJEA condemned the videos and questioned O'Keefe's tactics. The NJEA does not, in any instance, condone the abuse or mistreatment of children or the failure to properly report allegations of abuse. The NJEA also pointed to what they called deceptive editing. The Hamilton Public Township School District also defended itself. The true beliefs and values of this school district are not represented in this video and are not aligned with who we are as faculty, staff, administration, and community. O'Keefe said the criticism was misguided, and it was the NJEA that needed to focus on cleaning up its act.
It's not about the tactics, not in the abstract it isn't. It's about the fact they don't want to be investigated. They don't like the fact that we're looking at them. And that's a problem.
For Chasing News, I'm Tom DiDonato.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Let's bring in the A-plus panel for tonight's show. I'm joined by Democratic strategist and attorney Bill Caruso. Bill, good to have you back with us.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
Republican strategist Jeanette Hoffman also back with us. Always good to see you, Jeanette.
Thanks, Bill.
And radio talk show host slightly to my left, Garland Nixon. Good to see you, Garland.
Great to be here.
Let's start with you. You heard James O'Keefe talking to Tom about this. Let's talk about the tactics first, forgetting what we saw on these videos. Are the tactics something that should be discussed?
I don't think they really should be discussed, because what's important now is what was found out here. I think it is important that we root out this kind of corruption and that we protect children. So whatever needs to be done, I don't think it was immoral or unethical in the way that it happened.
Let me ask you, Jeanette. I mean, he listed, people who've won the Pulitzer Prize for similar tactics. So moving on from the tactics, how concerned should parents be? I mean, you're a parent. I mean,
very concerned.
One of these videos, you're talking about protecting an alleged child abuser who could have had sex with one of the students.
These are taxpayer-funded organizations protecting child abuser. It's sickening. I think not only should the NJEA investigate this, but the Attorney General needs to investigate this, because there might be criminal behavior going on.
Bill, from another standpoint, I mean, the Catholic Church went through their troubles years ago and made a very swift change, saying that now, anytime there's an accusation, law enforcement gets involved. And you hear clearly with the NJEA, they're not following suit. Everybody was shuffling people around years ago, but 2018 to have this kind of conversation? Disconcerting.
No, listen, the union and the school districts need to step up here. The place I am really troubled by, in one of these videos we heard about, hey, you know what we're going to do? That problem kid, we just give him a 65, we move him in. If that pattern practice is going on, I'm more troubled by that. I'm troubled by that as a parent and as a taxpayer.
These are really scary allegations, and what really concerns me is the way that they talk about children as almost the enemy. These are people in positions of education talking about children's, calling them horrible names. And as a parent, I would not want to send my kids to school with any of those union organizations overseeing the teachers.
Somebody better be looking into this.
This goes beyond rhetoric.
Gotta leave it there.